I'm Jared Lambe. I've been riding since a pretty young age. First race was 2001 on a KX65, and then raced motocross for a lot of years, and then 2019 is kind of when I got into enduro. So I started training with Enduro Method the beginning of this year, right after King of Motors. I'd say that was probably one of the roughest races for me, just physically. I just struggled a lot, and was just chatting to Josh after the race and kind of telling him about it, and we started talking about Enduro Method in the program, and yeah, I just wanted to kind of take my fitness to the next level. It was kind of, at that point, felt like almost the limiting factor with my racing, or one of the limiting factors, so decided to give it a go and yeah, work on that aspect of racing a little bit more. I would say the biggest thing for me is just the confidence, knowing that I'm following a structured program, and that I'm making those kind of incremental gains in fitness that really translate to the bike. It's helped me be able to push harder in races and just in riding in general. I feel like fitness is still a limiting factor, if I'm honest, but it's just a lot less of a limiting factor. I feel like I can push harder and for longer, make less mistakes, and just get less fatigue throughout a ride or a race. It's helped me ride safer, which is a big thing for me, just injury prevention, and then just not getting fatigued as quickly and making silly mistakes and falling off the trail or whatever it might be. Something I've been working on this year is that first kind of 10, 15, 20 minutes of a race where it's intense, you're pushing hard, and your heart rate's, you're going from like 0 to 100. So being able to kind of deal with that better and recover from that quickly for the rest of the race it's really helped there, and being comfortable working at that intensity, and being able to kind of hold it together at the start of the race. Those longer races where it's like 3, 4, 5 hours, knowing that when you get to the halfway point you're already 3 hours in, having that confidence and knowing that you can keep going and keep pushing to the end, it's been huge there as well. And I've really felt that, like, where, you know, last year and previous years I kind of get to that 3 hour mark and then fade, whereas I feel like this year on the program I'm able to reach that point and then maintain that kind of intensity through the end of the race. I would say when I first started the program, I was like pleasantly surprised at how professional just the whole setup is, with the app, the way everything's laid out, the instructional videos. It's really easy to follow, even for someone that doesn't really have much experience in the gym or whatever. It's all laid out nicely, so where you can just kind of pick it up and know where you're at and be able to follow it. So that was huge, knowing that everything we do, all the workouts and the program we follow is backed by coaching experience, but then also you guys are riding at a high level too. You understand the sport, and you understand kind of the application of fitness to riding. It's not like two separate, you know, you could go out and hire a personal trainer that would write you an awesome program, but what you guys have, it's specific to hard enduro, to the type of races that we do. So that's probably the thing I've enjoyed most. I'm Jared Lambe, and I train for the ride.